3 brain cells, an internet connection, and a hidden thirst for men. Today we explore what it takes for a person to play the London system, witness its satisfying obliteration at the hands of a real opening. And lastly, pigeon shit meets dog shit. But at 500 elo level, the results are fascinating. Pawn bishop knight and e3 c3 is the London system. As far as complexity, basically, anything to the right side of this line can play the London system. It's pawn, bishop, knight, and then make a pyramid, the trademark structure of the London system. Pyramid, triangle, inverted V, it's up to you. Some also refer to it as a hat. Well, that is if you like your hats white and pointy. If you had another hat in mind, do the right thing, turn yourself in. But first, watch the rest of this video because I've included a WWE meme specially for you. Anyway, this is what the London system community will play against anything you throw at them. Come rain, come thunder. Because why learn real openings when you can sacrifice your self-respect, make a pyramid, and then bore your opponents to death? Yes, quite literally, because the middle game strategy here is to develop this bishop to d3, and then frustrate your opponent into lashing out and capturing one of these two pieces. Let's take this very common position for example. After bishop d6, all of London system players are instructed to play this pathetic retreating move, hoping that after you capture, pawn takes and all of a sudden, your king is vulnerable to a quick attack. But if you're aware that the best defender of the king in chess is the knight, and you have one posted on f6 like in this position, then white plays an uncharacteristic London move. He moves a piece past the center line. Knight e5, very brave. Because as a London system player, you're not advised to advance your pieces towards the opponent. You might hang them. But if black obliges and takes, after pawn takes, this key defender is displaced. And once again, a quick king side attack is in full force. Crafty, cunning, devious. If at this point, you are thinking maybe the London system is worth giving a try, I don't blame you. But personally, I would rather down a cold glass of donkey piss than ever play the London system. Here's why. Did you at any point wonder what happens if black does not fall for any of white's pieces? Well, what you get is the London system community's way of creating a safe space on the chessboard. Because instead of direct combat, they would rather the chess pieces stay put and badmouth each other from a distance. Spineless. If you think this is what chess is about, then go right ahead and play your pyramid rubbish. I cannot help you. What I can do is give you a warning. e5. Avoid it at all costs. Because it will lead you to an open position, and your true chess strength will be exposed, much like what happened in this miserably brutal example game. d4 knight f6, bishop f4 g6, and after knight f3, white all but guarantees that he will be playing the London system. After bishop g6, white completes his pyramid, and after d6, black assumes king's Indian formation. And here's the thing about the king's Indian defense. None of the dirty tricks white is up his sleeve work here. The H file will not be opened anytime soon. Knight e5 does not work, queen h5 does not work, and bishop d3, like what white played in this game, slams into a wall of pawns. Talk about total and complete failure. But it gets worse. Because in the next two moves, white prepares the dreaded pawn push. e5. Comment down below if you know how you can avoid losing material after e4. This London system expert clearly did not. He played his typical retreating move, and paid for it instantly. e4. And one of these two pieces is gone. After a series of captures, black emerges a clear piece up, and white resorts to pathetic one-move threats. Bishop h4. A blunder, because knight and bishop are more valuable than the rook. So after takes, I'm sure you now understand what happens when a London system player lets his pieces stray outside the pyramid. The rest of white's moves were just as miserable as his first three. If you're a member of the London system community and are offended by this video in general, I'll have you know that white's next move was rook e1, and
Mrs. Caught, Sister Abigail!
Watch the eval bar drop all the way down to your IQ. Pathetic. And if you feel like proving yourself, I've linked my online chess account below. Give me a challenge. I'm 2300 though, so... Can't say I won't enjoy it. But chess aside, how does the WWE get away with such a blatant display of racism? Sickening. Let's watch it again. Appalling. But d4 d5, bishop f4 bishop f5, is the London system versus the reverse London system. The epitome of pure 300 elo chess genius. Do not fry your brain trying to understand black's moves. They were played instantly. And after bishop d6 and bishop b2, these two London system geniuses discover the infinite moves loop. This is high-level London system piece maneuvering on display. But fortunately, chess has rules. A wise old man once said, "It is often easier to ask for forgiveness than permission." So, I'm sorry. Here's my funniest video so far, cheer up. But if you're still offended by this presentation, again, I'm 2300. Like, subscribe, donate, spread love instead.